represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Announced for the record for the state.
Debbie Cruz on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Howdy, Joe Stenberg, representing Richard Lee.
Are you Mr. Ruiz?
Yes.
Counsel, you received all the discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ruiz, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review it with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
No, I think you're proceeding on it as a state jail felony.
Yes.
My apologies, Your Honor. We are proceeding on a lesser included.
All right. Any objection? All right, Mr. Ruiz, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, I do.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yeah.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ruiz, has anyone threatened you, forced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Right from the start, this might sound routine, but don't get it twisted. This is where everything gets locked in. Once a plea process begins, every yes carries serious legal consequences. So hey, raise the question, does he fully understand what he's about to agree to?
Yes, I did.
According to the plea, state is proceeding on the less included offense, controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $500 fine, which there's no agreement to. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration County Court 5690113, and there's $57 for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
There were. Sorry, what was the question?
Have there been any such motions?
No.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargaining agreement, the state is asking that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'd be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, and no contact with 417 Evergreen or Chris Curzon, Kurzon. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, I did.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Criminal trespass. Plead guilty.
No. This case that we're here for now. How do you plea on this case?
Oh, no.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea.
At this time, the state introduces State's Exhibit Number 1 and all of its attachments.
Any objections?
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused to confer.
Thank you, Madam.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulation. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? It's decided in all the appropriate places.
Yes, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you, an attorney to cross-examine the defendant?
This is a critical pivot. The charge being reduced to a lesser included offense might sound like a win, but it still carries jail time up to 2 years. That's not light. So now the stakes are clear. Take the deal or risk something worse at trial. What would you do in this situation?
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Voluntarily waiving consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find the defendant guilty, and the court will find the defendant guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we waive the PSI.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, and he apologizes to the court and the community.
All right, Mr. Ruiz, why are you at this location and the person has told you they no longer want you there?
I was actually working on this house in mind, but we were in the process of selling the house where I lived at. So I was staying there, he didn't stay there.
Well, when you say so at somebody else's house and they want you to leave, you need to leave.
Right.
So where are you going to be living?
Hey, I'm not at 515 East River, the house that is being sold.
Well, how are you going to live at a house that's being sold?
No, it's my mother's house.
All right, so are
My aunt lives close, my aunt lives next door. I was paying over there because it was in the process. My aunt had power of attorney, so I had
how old are you?
60,
All right, who's at this house that you're going to be staying at?
myself, and
How old is your son?
33.
All right, do they want you there?
My son's fine, they're fine. It's just my aunt's in the process of selling the house.
So it doesn't sound like that's going to be stable. So if that house is sold,
If anything, I talked to the people from the scanner shop, they said they would help me.
Who?
Sam.
Same.
Okay. All right, it's probably best that you look into that sooner rather than later. You understand?
Yes.
All right, so when's the last time you had employment?
I'm working. I was employed for a community.
That
All right.
was the reason he missed his last court appearance.
Well, no, I mean, he missed his court appearance on November. He was a no-show. And we waited for him to 1:05 p.m. Then on March 2nd, he was a no-show. And we waited for him to 3:05
I
p.m.
was in the wrong court. I was here, but I was in the wrong court.
Until 3 p.m., you're in the wrong court.
I didn't know I had, because I was sitting to go to court.
No, but what you're telling the court, which is an unbelievable story, is you were in the wrong court.
And here it is, the moment most people don't fully grasp. By pleading, he's giving up his right to a jury trial, to confront witnesses, even to remain silent. In that context, that's a huge trade-off: freedom versus certainty, risk versus control. There's no going back after this.
Till 3 p.m.
No, they were scheduled for another day.
That was the November case. He was in the wrong court.
Until 1:05 p.m. Okay. All right. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And as previously stated, 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 2 years, $500 fine, probated. No employment with home health care as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs. There's to be no contact with 417 Evergreen or Chris Perzong. And you're going to have to find another place to live.
I haven't been here in.
No, what I'm saying is you're going to have to find another place to live than at your mother's place on Evergreen, because this person doesn't want to see you. Okay. So there's to be no housing, no residence on Evergreen probation. How often are you using drugs and what are you using?
I don't drink. The only thing I do is smoke cigarettes.
Well, you're here for a possession less than a gram case.
Yes. At the time, I did use it.
All right, so at the time when you were using, how often were you using?
I did, when I had it, whenever I felt like it. I'm not a big time drug user.
Well, one time is a big time usually. All right, sober meetings, 90 meetings in 90 days.
What type of meeting?
Sober meetings, AANA. There's to be a TAP evaluation, and that can be out of custody and probation. Whatever the TAP evaluation says, it'll be supportive outpatient. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And probation, you can count those field visits as visitation if you want to. 100 hours of community service restitution, 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Can you clarify? I apologize. I didn't hear about the field visits.
Once per month, and that's until further notice. And probation can count that as his reporting if probation chooses. Anything else you need from the court?
But that is all.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, I did.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, I did.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, I did.
All right, we can go off the record. You're in your 60s,
Yes, ma'am.
which means you definitely have more of your life behind you than in front of you. So if you continue this way, it's not going to go good for you. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. All right, probation, are you requesting ISF? Because they're saying there are issues with you with alcohol issues. But then I have in the notation from probation that they said that the new misdemeanor case he has, they were going to allow misdemeanor court to handle that.
Yes, Judge, and being that it's a pending case, I advised Mr. Rocha not to talk about it, but we did talk, and I have a synopsis for the court that I can give to you if you're interested.
Okay, yes.
I'm not sure if he still is, but at the time he was living in a men's home. He came in from work late, went to McDonald's, and his cell phone went off, which is a violation of their rules. It can't be on at a certain hour. The bunk mate or dorm mate that is an employee / resident took issue with that. They got into a verbal altercation. He was asked to leave, but he is insulin dependent diabetic, and he did not have access to his medications if he left immediately. So,
All right, just one moment. Probation, if you can come up, and everyone please whisper.
Your Honor, based on the court summary, they are asking for Bear County ISF. He has completed the bid, the TAP, IOP. He has fees and community service hours remaining. We don't have a current urinalysis on file for him.
All right, Mr. Rocha, if you drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
It's probably going to be positive because I did drink glass and a half of wine with my meal.
Okay, well, here's the thing. You know you're on probation. How old are you?
Listen carefully, this is the deal on the table: 2 years, but likely probated. That means he avoids jail if he follows strict conditions. Sounds like a second chance, but probation can be a trap if you slip up one mistake and that suspended sentence becomes very real.
All right, you're 52. You know you're not supposed to be drinking alcohol. And why are you drinking alcohol when you have insulin issues as well?
I was trying to get some sleep. I got this oil and I did do that, so I could relax and wait to, get some work.
Everyone, please whisper.
That gave work.
So your issue for your sleep issues is, oh, wow, let me mix my insulin with alcohol. Nothing can go wrong with this. And it's clear that you have an alcohol problem. And why are you homeless? What's going on?
Became homeless from COVID. I couldn't get back to working at this. I did take care of his mother. She got COVID. And my dad, he's got dementia. So he could. So I had to, I went to the COVID care right after that. So I did that with finances and balance. And me and the fiance, we split up. So we're pretty much right back here.
All right.
So, I guess I was homeless after that. I was hard to get a job.
If I may, Judge, we had this very discussion in the back, Your Honor. I advise Mr. Roach to be honest with the court. I feel like honesty is the best policy in this situation. We also discussed that his probation to date has included no form of treatment at all, to include outpatient treatment. So I think he'd be very willing to try some form of treatment, but I do think that ISF is an escalation of his terms and conditions of probation without trying other things first, Judge, as far as the modality of treatment goes.
Okay. And I'm not the one who placed him on probation. Another judge placed him on probation. Yes.
It does appear that he did complete intensive outpatient treatment.
And I see it was Judge Harlow placed him on probation. All right. This is, are you still at Haven for Hope?
No, I was told I could come back to the podcast. And you just, we will be back in the trouble.
All right, we're going to go on the record. Court is calling 2019 CR 533, State of Texas versus Mark Anthony Rocha. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Bill Brooks for Mr. Roach, Judge.
All right. And state?
Brittany Mitchell for this.
All right, thank you. And the court received a violation report. Defense, have you had a chance to review the violation report?
I did review the allegations with him, Judge.
All right. So we've had a discussion off the record. Mr. Rocha is testing positive for alcohol, which is a no-no. You're not allowed to drink alcohol while you're on probation at all. It doesn't matter if you're at your house or wherever you may be.
Yes.
Probation, is there anything you wish to add?
Your Honor, he's been compliant and completing his classes, intensive outpatient treatment previously. There are several negative test results on file for him. However, there are also several failure to submit.
And how often is he being asked to submit?
At this point, the last indication he was asked was in February 15, 2023.
All right. And Mr. Rocha, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My brother.
All right, off the record, you told the court that you would be positive for alcohol today.
Probably would be.
All right. Is there anything else you're doing other than alcohol?
Looking for jobs, trying to work as hard as I can.
No. I mean, drug issues.
No.
All right, so do not come back to the court because you're using CBD oil or any other products. You understand? So you're not allowed to drink alcohol on probation. You understand?
Yes,
And you understand with the fact that you're taking insulin, that's not a good mixture for you anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do, because we have to address your positive UA. We have to address the fact that you failed to submit UAs. You must submit to UAs in this court. You understand? So I'm going to order 90 meetings in 90 days. And how often did you say you were testing him or he was being tested?
Typically at this point, Your Honor, it should be monthly. The last requested date was February 15.
You're going to do UAs weekly for 2 months. And we'll see how that goes. Do not miss. If you miss, what's going to end up happening is a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Part of me giving you 2 months weekly, part of it is a punishment because you haven't been testing. The other part of it is I'm trying to help you with your alcohol issues. You understand? And do we have we have the TAP evaluation you said that was done in 2 weeks? I mean, that was done 2 weeks ago or so? Yeah, I think you said 2 weeks. Okay, so we need to do a new TAP?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna order a TAP evaluation. And if the TAP evaluation recommends inpatient treatment, we're gonna start with intensive outpatient treatment. And also do a referral to felony drug court. I know what his offense is, but you all still go on a case-by-case basis.
Yes, Judge.
So we'll do a referral to felony drug court. He is not to be employed as a home healthcare provider or anything with minors. And I'm going to want, you say you're staying at a bunkhouse? Probation, I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Mr. Roach, is there anything else you need from the court?
Judge, he is not back in bunkhouse. Is that the name of it? Yes. He is not back in bunkhouse. He needs to pay for it. Yeah, I forget the information.
All right, so you need to provide the information to probation where you're going to be staying, and that needs to be done no later. Probation, he's going to provide you information where he's staying, and that needs to be done no later than March 23rd. All right, is there anything else you need from the court? Probation, is there anything else he needs? All right, thank you, Mr. Rocha. You need to do better.
Thank you for your service. Appreciate it.
And just like that, it's official guilty, no trial, no jury, no dramatic courtroom battle. This is how most cases actually end, not with a bang, but with a signature, fast, procedural, and final. Did this feel too quick to you? Now this is where things start to unravel. Missing court dates, that's a massive red flag to a judge. It signals unreliability, and that can destroy any goodwill left. At this point, the court isn't just judging the crime, it's judging the character.